Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is RenderTechnician and welcome to another episode of RenderTech Classic. In this episode of RenderTech Classic we're going to be playing the Dino. We've already played this on my channel. This was of course made by Subwoofer X3, who also made One-Eyed Impurities and the new Nightmare Before Disney. Obviously it's an unfinished demo. I actually voiced the phone call for the first night, but didn't have time to do any of the other ones. Hence why it's not in the final version, I don't think. Or maybe it is.
Hello.
Oh, he still left it in.
Hey. Welcome to your new job.
Let's leave that. Right, so the whole idea is you're supposed to close off the vent, but to stop the power... The best idea is to keep one closed, because then that keeps that neutral. And when it does that, the power's about to go out. Sub actually approached me and said, hey, can you be the phone guy for this? And I actually, I just got off playing Five Nights at Rachel's, so that's kind of... Right, I've reset him. So you only really need to look at him, and then use the locker for everyone else. Okay, perfect. And keep an eye on him, yeah, good. I mean, the main reason this got cancelled was because Sub no longer has, like, the assets of this. I mean, it looks...
Hey, kid.
Yeah, hi. And of course, that's Purity's voice. Okay, good. So the idea... Okay. The idea is, you need to keep the vent high, and you do that by pressing those green bars. But... if you do it for too long, or you do too many, it will do what it did there. And then you see that he started moving, so you've got to reset the camera. If you want to hear the phone call as well, just... Okay, perfect. If you want to hear the phone call, go and see my official playthrough of this. I'll have that in the link in the description. Subwoofer did actually give me a script for the second night, but just never got around to doing it. If you're wondering why there's no phone call for second night. Right, okay. So that's the best method to do. You've got to keep an eye on this Fredbear here. And then whenever it makes that do noise, you have to go into the camera and unlock that. And if you ever hear any laughing or anybody saying anything, so laughing or saying anything, immediately hit the locker. Again, I don't know if that runs on a timer or not, but it's pretty decent. Right, cam, check on him. Okay, lovely. I mean, again, this in true Subwoofer fashion, this game is pretty well. Another... Again, you've got to be very careful with that, because otherwise, you can end up in situations like that where people will be outside your office, and you need to open a vent. Again, that kind of runs on like a rhythmatic... Fuck. That runs on like a rhythmatic thing, so you can see long, too short, long. And that Bonnie didn't make any noise. Okay. So yeah, that laugh was made by... Purity Sin, if you don't know who that is. She was the creator of the this animation called The Forgotten Toon, which is pretty good. I'll have to have a link in the description of that. She'll be super chuffed I put it in the description of that video for once. But she did the laugh, and then Sub obviously slowed it down for Fredbear, and then reversed it for the other Spring Bonnie. And the other Spring Bonnie is actually female. For those who don't know, if you watch the trailer, then that's obviously a female Spring Bonnie. So you've got normal Spring Bonnie, female Spring Bonnie, then you've got Fredbear, And then I think this is normal Freddy, because he's got the same... And obviously that's the same laugh from One Night of Purities. But there's no walking away animation for that other Fredbear. So that's the female Fredbear. Now it does look... I can't really tell if that's supposed to be Fredbear or Freddy. So this is going to get my vent up. Just going to leave one. Oh, hello, Bonnie. Okay, perfect. 6 AM. 7 AM. Wait, what? I don't know. Right, let's go to the second night. It'll probably be more of the same. Sometimes animatronic will not make a noise when they are outside your office. And again, this one doesn't have any phone call. Because like I said, the phone call for this... Well, the script was kind of written, but it was never officially done. So the script was sent, but it's kind of a fault on my part. It was just never really got the time to do it, because I think that was around the time I was either moving or doing various other crap with coursework. So that's why the second night was never recorded. And then sub-lossy assets, so as a fact of you can't really... Sub couldn't continue the game, unfortunately. Which is a big shame, because this is a really, really well-made game. Right. So we've got two people. Lovely. So keeping one vent on works. You're going to wait for it to go down a bit. It's a very clever system. And it means that you need to spend a lot more time in your office, and the only reason you want to go to the cams is to seal off events. And if you want to jump scare, he actually uses the same sound effect as the One Night to Remember and Five Nights to Remember games. Okay, let's switch that on again. Check on Fredbear, he's okay. I'm trying to remember what resolution this game runs at. I think it runs at 1024 by 800, which is the I think that's the same as the C-Shifter Austin's, because of the limitations of subs computer. You know, I think. Oh fuck it. See, stuff like that sometimes happens. I do think it would have been cool if to toggle that you had to use like control or something, but then you had like some kind of meter which disallowed you to do that. Right, okay, so you've got to hide in a locker, which is kind of like the Freddy mask in a way. Perfect timing for a bit. Oh, come on. Perfect. And then Freddy needs to be taken care of, and then we'll just close one of the vents. That's the best strategy. I mean, as long as the vent's not halfway full. I mean, we're doing pretty well in terms of vents, because if you only trickle it, in my eyes that's the best strategy, because then you're getting a small gain. But when you do actually need to stop it, you don't have to worry about, oh crap, I've got to quickly seal off all the vents. You only have to get one. You can see that's going down a lot quicker. So you immediately have to do that, go into there for about 5 seconds, and that will regain itself. Whenever Fredbear's completely submersed in darkness, that's the best time to reset the cameras. Oh, was that Chica? I think. I don't know if Chica's in this game. Probably not. Or we're just imagining stuff. But no, this is a pretty decent game. It's on GameJolt. Go check it out. Guess another problem with that is as well, it completely submerses outside.
Hey, kid.
Yeah, hi. Texture quality in the event's actually quite nice. So it's now going to be a constant battle of... Let's go for 2 actually, because obviously one's getting blocked quite a lot. It might be programming in the case of it's probably wise to close different ones at different times. You see that's incrementally going up. So you just want to stare at the door. You don't really need to look at the cameras in the later nights. I mean, this... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey, kid.
Yeah, hi. Okay, so 2. I mean, that is a bit of an error. I mean, it should go 5, 6, not 6, 7, if that makes sense. Okay, well, that was The Diner. Pretty well-made game. I'd say we do a couple of RenderTech classics on 5 Nights to Remember, and then we'll look at the 1 Night to Remember beta, or whatever it's called. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.